What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be building some teams around Mew for the Retro Cup. Team number 1 is going to be Lycanroc, Midnight, Mew, and Oranguru, Mew being our anchor right there, and something very unique. We're going to be running it with Dragon Claw and Wild Charge. Think about the Altaria. We don't have a hard counter to Altaria on our team, which is why we're running with Dragon Claw right there, plus the shield baiting opportunity and just great neutral damage as Steel and Fairy type Pokemon are banned. So diving into the meta matchups, as we see right here, Lycanroc on the lead has some good coverage, and even if it does lose some matchups, maybe to Pokemon like Frostlass, Trevenant, or Cofagrigus, when it comes back in later with energy advantage, it can put a lot of hurt on it with Stone Edge and get shield baits potentially with Psychic Fangs. Now, Mew as well with the Shadow Claw, Wild Charge, Dragon Claw setup has incredible coverage on this meta. It's actually kind of insane. And Oranguru is again a very solid safe swap, having normal Psychic typing, Confusion, Foul Play, and Future Sight. Just great, consistent neutral damage to get yourself shield advantage. Now, there are a lot of Pokemon that can kind of core break this team, but it's honestly not as bad as it does look, because all of these Pokemon do very well with energy and shield advantage, specifically Lycanroc and Mew with their movesets. So this team can overcome these counters right here, even though it does show a lot of losses. Team number 2 is going to be Regirock, Noctowl, and Mew. Regirock has probably one of the most consistent lead matchups to get yourself shield advantage or completely win that lead, having fantastic coverage on the meta with Stone Edge and Focus Blast. Noctowl as well is a great cover to it, picking up a lot of hard lockdowns, like completely walling Trevenant because of its normal flying typing. Mew on the safe swap as well can be incredibly deadly, especially with Shadow Claw, Dragon Claw, and Wild Charge. Now, do understand you guys can mix and match your movesets based on what moves you do want to have with your team, but this is what I think might be pretty good, especially since we might see Altaria swap into that Mew, and Dragon Claw is going to be a very nice surprise. This team is looking to have one of the best coverages on the meta, as it doesn't have too many losses right there. The only Pokemon that can really core break this is going to be Dragonair, Lantern, Dragalge, and a few others. Dragalge I think will be pretty interesting in this meta as well, because it has a really nice typing and moveset, but honestly Mew with Dragon Claw can kind of tear through these Pokemon. Team number 3 is going to be Mew, Walrein, and Lickitung. It really doesn't get any more meta than this, and Mew having Flame Charge and Wild Charge in this moveset instead of Dragon Claw and Wild Charge, and for good reason. We're going to be safe swapping into Lickitung right there. So what we're ideally looking to do, especially if we lose a lead to Pokemon like Cofagrigus or Trevenant, we want to come in, hard farm down that fighter that comes into Lickitung, and then Flame Charge the Trevenant to obviously do super effective damage and boost our Shadow Claw damage so we can win that fast move race. Now, overall, the coverage on this meta is pretty dang strong. Lickitung still does well against this team, but can be overcome with Wild Charges or Icicle Spears. It's really going to be a team effort to take down Lickitung. But honestly, the Lickitung safe swap is one of the deadliest we're probably going to be seeing in this meta, because it will force shields even against some fighters. So if you're bringing a fighter into Lickitung, you got to be very careful about your energy and shield management there in that mid-game match. This team does have a few core breakers that you guys need to be on the lookout for, but nothing that you can't overcome. Snorlax, Vigoroth, and Machamp being the top 3 right there, but obviously you're going to be forcing shields with Mew's Wild Charges, Walreins, Earthquakes, and Icicle Spears, and Lickitung's just consistent body slams. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. 3 great teams that you guys can bring with Mew to the Retro Cup. I do think the Dragon Claw charge move is going to be really surprising in some of those matchups, because everyone expects standard Surf Wild Charge or Flame Charge, Wild Charge. So it's going to be really fun, and hopefully you guys surprise some of those Altarias with Dragon Claw. Best of luck with TMs. As we all know, Mew has a lot of charge moves, so I wish you all the best when you're changing your move set, and I'm saying that to myself as well, because I'm going to have to change it today. But like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.